Hi everybody, it's Kara. So some of you may have seen that I posted a video yesterday of a mini album that I made to submit for the tryouts for the design team over at Mini Albume Scraps. And I wanted to share the second little project that I made, not only because it was my design team's submission, but because something very similar to it is soon going to be a swap over there in the Altered group. So if you're interested, you're going to want to check it out probably within the next couple days. So here is my second project. It was a set of 3 little altered clipboards, different sizes obviously. There they are. That's what I did. That was my second little submission. They actually came like this. They were, already cut. The chipboard was already cut and shaped. The corners rounded and all that jazz. And they came with the clips. I added everything else. So what I basically did on this one was I added paper to the front and the back. And I used one of the, I don't know if you pronounce it basil or basil, one of their new 6x6 paper lines. I used that and I distressed the edges, inked them up a little bit with, I think, antique linen. That's one of my favorites. And then I added a little bit of trim up here. You can see it poking out over here on the side. And then the rest of all these wonderful flowers are from Wild Orchid Crafts. This is a carnation. There's a couple little aster daisies. These are roses of different sizes. And then I believe these little blue ones are called Sweetheart Blossoms. And then this is obviously just some rosebuds. So I attach those, add a little bit of a pearl bling. Hopefully you guys are getting a good look at that. And then I did something somewhat similar with this one in that I added paper, but I didn't ink the edges. I sanded them up quite a bit and distressed the paper so it looked like it was coming off just a little bit. And then I hole punched another little piece of the paper for this flower portion inside the bottle cap and punched a hole here and here, attached a split ring and a jump ring down here to add the bead. And then I kind of glued it all in place because I really didn't want it wiggling around, and attached a little bit of organza ribbon. I have a tool in case you guys are looking for one. It is called a Euro Punch. That's what it is. This is the Euro Punch round 1.8. Oh, there you go. I found it on Etsy. I can't remember where right at the moment. If I happen to remember, I'll post it. But basically, it really easily punches real small holes. Hopefully you can see how small that one is. Let's see if it'll focus so you guys can see it. There you go. Punches really small holes in them so you can attach them to whatever you want. Charm bracelets and all that jazz. So there's that one. And then this last one, I just used some crackle paint on, added another Sweetheart Blossom. There's a little bit of trim that I folded over and added to the back for some more greenery. And I just sanded off the edges to give it, kind of a vintage look and called it good. So these are pretty simple. Like I said, it was just a piece of chipboard and a clip. So I thought, how easy would that be to make your own? You just needed to find the clips because obviously we all know chipboard's easy enough to come by. So I've been on a hunt for these clips. Here in Anchorage, I have gone to Office Max and Office Depot, and I couldn't find anything real simple like this. The closest I came to these had magnets, but I finally went to an office store today here in town, and I found these. They look, somewhat similar. Pretty good sizes. And I got them in 3 sizes. So, and here's the little one. So we will be doing something similar to this over in the Altered group over at Mini Albume Scraps. If you guys are interested, if you're members, or if you aren't, come on over and join us. But that's going to be something similar to this. Probably not 3 little sizes like this, probably 3 of the same. But it'll be making your own little clipboards to share with the other people in the swap. I'm going to hopefully have that up and going in the next couple days, but there's the basics of it. Keep in mind that these are really meant to be mostly decorative, and you could probably put, a little picture. I thought this would be cute with a magnet on the back on the fridge, for all those, especially if it was a little bit bigger, all those pictures that you have from the kids, their school pictures. I thought that'd be a really cute way to display it. But I did want to mention that depending on the clip you get, you might want to be aware that some of them you know, this one that it came with is pretty flexible, so it'll go really big. So I could actually, if I decorated it differently, I could add a pad of paper and actually use it if I wanted to. Depending on the clip that you get and the size of paper, you know, the size of the paper pad, using a clip might be a problem. But what I thought about, because like this one, I can probably get it on here, but it's going to be really snug, as you can see. So what I'm thinking I might do to kind of go with the clipboards is actually hand make a little paper pad, you know, because then you could make it a little bit thinner. You could decorate it with a stamp, emboss on a corner of it or whatever, and kind of make it unique and very individual to the person or the project. So I thought that would be a really cute idea. So anyway, that will be one of our next swaps over in the Altered group. And then I just wanted to really quickly share a little bit of a haul I made since I went to that office store. I kind of walked around because everybody knows the kind of goodness that you might get lucky and find at the office stores. So one of the things I found, which I have the clips in right now, but I found this really cute little plastic, here, let me lift it up. Little red plastic container I'm actually going to use for scraps on my desk when I'm crafting. I always need a place to put kind of the junk that I'm done with, you know, the garbage. And I have a garbage can in my scrap room, but it's a little far off, so I thought that would be convenient. And I had been resisting getting one of these, but I saw a pink shoe for the tape dispenser, so I know it's not crafty related, but it's adorable. I had to get it, so I got that. A couple things that I'm really happy about were these really cool envelopes that I found for 50% off. I think they were like I don't know, $1.70, $1.80. And I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but their edges are already very kind of vintagey looking. You know, they look like they're distressed or colored like paper would be, you know, as it ages. So I thought that was kind of cool. It would make some good pockets in junk journals or mini albums. So I thought that was a lot of fun. And then I found they sold in 25-piece packets different time cards. There's this one and this one, and then a smaller one of this one, which I think will be really cool to use in junk journals, which I love to make. And we actually have a swap over at Mini Albume Scraps as well that does junk journals, so I thought those would be a lot of fun. And then also when I got home, I had just a very small order from Scrap Mart waiting for me. It was the first time I'd ordered from them. I've been really trying to be good, but they were doing 40% off all of their stamps, and they had quite a few of the Lala art stamps, and I don't have any of those. I've always thought they were cute, but I hate paying like $10 or $12 for one stamp when it's just, you know, one person, no matter how cute they are. I don't care what kind it is. I just hate doing it. But these were all right around $6 with the sale. So I thought that was a good deal. So I got my first few of those. I got this Marcy, Pumpkin Marcy, for Halloween. I thought she was absolutely adorable. Reminds me of one of my girlfriend's little girls. And I got Autumn Marcy. And yes, I know it's not even summertime yet, but she was too cute. So I got her. And I got Winter Marcy, because again, she's adorable. And I got Fancy Marcy. Really cute. And the last one is Marcy with a flower pot. So I'm going to stamp one or two of those out and try some of those new markers I got that I showed you guys in a haul video not so long ago. And I will let you know how that turns out. So, like I said, these three were my second project submission for the design team over at Mini Albume Scraps. Come on over and check us out if you haven't. Something very similar to these is going to be coming up very, very soon in the Altered group over there for a swap. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I hope you guys either come and join us as a new member or come and join the swap. And if you have any questions or any comments, please leave them below. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day wherever you're at. Bye!